Hey bookies, how are y'all? I miss you guys so much. Today I'm going to show you how I get this 2x6 quick weave tutorial, and it's very beginner friendly. So if you want to see how I got this look, make sure you stay tuned. You need a stocking cap, a black wig cap. You're going to need hair glue, a lace closure, your bundles, all that good stuff. I'm going right in and applying my lace cap. I don't got no time to waste, and I'm using some makeup for the closure part so that it is seamless. I'm going in with some lace glue and I'm applying it straight like that. Let it air dry. And then I'm going to go in with a needle and thread, and I'm going to thread around or sew around where the closure is going to be so I can cut the rest of the cap off. Of course, once you finish threading around, you want to cut off the excess cap, and I would say cut up as much lace as you can, especially in the front part. You don't want to keep all the extra lace. There's a part where I was like, where am I supposed to put the black cap at? But I found out that I just put the black cap right on top, so that's what I did. You want to make sure your stocking cap is on really nice and taut, and then you want to take your track glue and make sure that you put the glue around the perimeter of your hair. I'm not going to lie, I only did the front because I did not cut off the excess cap in the back. I just kind of tied it and tucked it in. Now bookies, if you're not using the protective shield over your quick weaves, you're insane. I'm using the one that, everybody uses from the beauty spot store. I cannot remember who makes it, but I think it's Kiss. I really want to say Kiss. Now, once it dried down completely, I cut around the perimeter where the stocking cap was that we put on earlier. Now it's time for the closure. Like I said, I got a 2x6 closure from my local beauty spot store, and I did bleach the knots. I think that's what helped this closure look so freaking good, y'all. Ooh, it was bomb. Back in with my Dola lace glue, and then I'm spreading it out for another layer. I think I put about 2 layers on, and then once it dried clear, I'm gonna go ahead and take that 2x6 closure and put it right on in there. Got a place where I wanted, and I took a little edge brush and just put the hair back, and I used a lace band to go ahead and secure that. While the lace band is on, I'm sewing the closure around the perimeter. I started off with my right side, then I went on to the left side, and then I sewed the back. I didn't want to sew it all the way on the back because I didn't want the lace to stretch, so I did right, left, center. So I'm done sewing and the lace is dry. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the excess lace of the closure. Also add some of that powder from earlier to help conceal the lace. Let's go ahead and put these tracks on. I was going to say sew it on, but baby, we're doing a quick weave. I'm going to go ahead and take my 30-second glue, and I measure out the tracks first, and then I cut the tracks, and then I glue it onto my head. So I started off at the bottom. Usually when I'm doing a quick weave, I would take the tracks all the way up, but I learned this new method where you go ahead and lay your tracks flat in the back. And then once you get closer, which you guys will see soon, you start cutting the tracks and placing them forward. Like, I'll show you. So before I started placing my tracks forward, I did go ahead and flat iron my edges just so they're not in the way. And this is what I mean by placing your tracks forward. So I did cut it to the size. I went ahead and put my glue on. And you see how I'm bringing it towards my face instead of just putting it like, regular straight sideways. This helps give like that curtain bang type of feel. And it gives your, I don't know what it does, but it just like gives you more volume. Like it just looks so good. Right here I started getting a little creative because I was like, oh wait, don't I have some blonde laying around? So yes, I added some blonde pieces up in my hair. I'm so happy that I did this because I think it just added a little bit more pizzazz and just a little bit more life into the hair. Here you can see me using my wavy talk round brush, and y'all don't worry about it if you got kinky hair, it don't work.
A certified diabetes, deserve Louis 1-3. 150 a shot, 3 for you and 3 for me. I'm checking your body language, I love the conversation. And when you lick your lips, I get a tingling sensation. Now we're both by tipsy, you say
Alright y'all, so let's get to the styling part of this. So I am going ahead and taking my closure out of the knot that it was in, child. Make sure to divide your part, and I'm going in with my hot comb at probably 450, and I'm going ahead and flattening out my closure because it's been up for so long. Then I'm going to take my bio silk and I'm going to put it all in my hair to help smooth it down. Go ahead and hot comb some more. On this part, I did end up dusting my ends to make it straight, more of a blunt cut, and I do apologize for not showing y'all that. Y'all, I needed my mirror in my bathroom, and I did not want to mess up my whole setup, so yeah. Just know I cut straight across. But what I did record is me showing y'all how I layered my hair. So I went in with actual hair scissors, y'all. You want to make sure you're using hair scissors. And I am, first of all, starting very light because once you cut it, it ain't no growing it back. So I know I want a very feather-like curls, which means you need to put some good old layers up in there. I started in the front and then I moved my way to the back and I'm just cutting diagonally down. You can kind of see that the hair already has some texture to it. And you do the same on the other side, and what you're going to see is just me basically going back and forth until I get my desired length.
Something special, I can tell just by the way you dance, the way you girl, you're looking like you practice in the mirror.
For the styling part, I'm going there with my 1.5 inch curling iron from Hot Tools. Curling, I'm making sure that I curl away from my face. I think that's where a lot of the curls go bad because a lot of people do curl their hair like towards their face, but for the feather curls, you need them to go behind, like they need to go away from your face. Like in moderate sections, you don't have to do too much. Like you don't take small sections because your curls are going to be tighter. So take nice, good size sections, not too much, not too little. See right here, I started to get a little pressed because I wanted to make sure that the hair was going to fall the way it needed to, and it was looking good. So I did end up pinning it back up, and I continued with the rest of my hair. See a change in camera quality, y'all. It's because my original camera that I was using, oh my gosh, it fell, and when it fell it broke my lens, my $200 lens, and I had to use my Osmo Pocket to replace it. I was so sad. I literally just got done crying in the scene. I'm taking the pin curls out. I'm just fixing any curls that needed a little touch up. And yes, I was already in love with this hair. Like, it was so bouncy and silky. I got the hair from the beauty spot store, but I'm pretty sure it is glossy hair. And guys, this is the finished product. Let me know what you guys think. I am in love with this. This is after the curls settled in after a while, and I use flexi rods to keep them good at night. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.